I'm going to go upstairs and start on my dinner. And he's asleep, so I may not be talking. Love y'all. mix them.
second guess we live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. Live in the moment, cause we are so free. And in this moment, life is like a dream. So come a little closer, but don't hold your breath. Silence in the background, violence in your eyes now.
Remember that time you gave your heart to me. Remember that time when life was like a dream.
You know what I know. You know what I know. I need to hold you close to me, to me, to me, to me, yeah.
That's one onion. Bit of brown mustard, just a tad, half a teaspoon. Teaspoon of sugar. Fresh garlic. A couple of cloves of garlic. A little bit of water. Wash 4 times. cook down the rest of them. Bit, I think. It makes them taste better. Don't look like a heck of a lot once it gets to cooking. But it's plenty for us. Some more. hasn't fixed any of this right here, tuna. Not much. Should have left it out. Hey, let me show y'all how I make my cheese ball that I was telling you about yesterday. Now, don't knock it until you try it, okay? Because it is so good. And it's a tuna ball. I've got 2 blocks of cream cheese and about a half a cup of real finely chopped onion. Then I'm gonna add some celery salt, about a teaspoon. And I've got 2 cans of albacore tuna drained very well. Now, I didn't mean to buy the solid. I tried to chunk it up. Now, you can use regular tuna fish. That's what I normally use, but my husband doesn't like the regular. He likes the albacore. I think because it's leaner. And this is in the water. And you want to let your cream cheese get room temperature. I took it out real early this morning. And you want to get this stirred up. You might have to let it get softer than mine. Add about 1/4 of a teaspoon of pepper. Same salt. Sometimes I add scallions. Sometimes I add chives if I have them. Now I do have some scallions and I may add some. And for the sauce, it's simple. Once you get it into a bowl and you're ready to serve it, cocktail sauce. You pour it right over top of it, or you can put it on the side. It tastes like shrimp cocktail. That's what it tastes like. It is so good. So, if you like tuna fish, you will love this cheese ball. I promise you. I would not steer you wrong. It's something about the onion and the cream cheese and the flavor of the fish. And this is not a real strong tuna either. I think I might add some scallions to it. I think that'll be yummy too. Let me get some out. They're huge. Huge, huge. They're enormous. But I'm not really cooking a traditional New Year's dinner. I mean, I'm doing chicken instead of pork, but it don't matter. Nobody said you had to stick by that rule. You know? And we had ribs the other day, and I just wanted to do some of my barbecue chicken. Well, it's Randy's dad's. It's their recipe from the Hunt Club. I've made it before, and it is so daggone good. It's my favorite. Everybody loves that chicken. I made it for my sister and her husband when we went up to their boat, and they loved it. Loved it. We normally grill it, but I'm just gonna put it in my roaster this time. I'm not gonna grill it because I'm out of, I still haven't got me any propane, and the roaster will give it that smoky flavor. So that's what I'm gonna do. So I just put about a tablespoon or so of the green onion. You can put more, but I think that's plenty. Just for a little bite of green onion and a little bit of color. This is the best tuna ball. And you can freeze it. You can absolutely freeze it. And if you wrap it up tight, it will keep for several days in the refrigerator. And you can half this recipe, which I almost did, but I figured Cheryl would want to take some home. I always try to fix her a plate. Oh, my arm is tired. Let me try it. Oh my word, that is so yummy. Daggone, it's good. I think I'll put a little bit more onion in it. I think I will. I wish they were smaller or had some chives. You know, I saw on TV where chives were very, very good for you. Sure did. Very healthy. Try to get that cheese all good and mixed. All right, I'm gonna get me some saran wrap. Try to get this thing. Whew, your arms will get tired. Now you can do this in your mixer, but I find that then you have to clean your mixer. Your little beaters. Oh me, okay. Now, like I said, this is a great, how in the world did I do that? It's a great hors d'oeuvre, appetizer. And just keep it in the refrigerator until you're ready to serve it. It is very delicious. I promise you, like I said, I would not tell you if it wasn't delicious. And just get you some cocktail sauce, any kind that you like, and then put it on a plate. I'll show you later. And then you can put a little dip in it and pour your cocktail sauce in it, or you can just put it on the side. But I always put it in, like put a dip here and pour some in there and eat it with crackers in the refrigerator. Okay, I got a couple of turnips, a great big one, and then this one. And I'm just going to, let me sharpen my knife. I'm just going to slice these up and cook them about 1/4 of an inch. I love these. I could eat them raw. I've already washed it. I would have liked to have been able to cook them with my greens, but guess who don't like them? I'll give you one guess. Me and my sister, I don't know if Marvis, my other sister, likes them. I think she does, but Linda and I love them. Peppery. Now I just add a little bit of salt and pepper. A couple of teaspoons of salt and some pepper. And then I like to add a little bit of celery seed, just a little bit. About a half a teaspoon. And a little bit of oil. I'm gonna use some avocado oil. And that's how I cook mine. And I'll probably add some butter to it. That's cold water, of course. And I'm gonna put it on the stove and cook them. I need to add a little bit more water though. And sugar. Forgot about sugar. You need to add some sugar. Or I do. About 2 teaspoons of sugar. Okay, let's make the carrot cake. First thing you want is a box of carrot cake mix. Dump that in your bowl. Add a half teaspoon of salt. Okay? Now, if you wanted to do this in red velvet, get you a box of red velvet cake mix. Then you have to use some extra food coloring and some cocoa powder. I've got this very recipe for the red velvet cake in one of my videos. But we're going to do the carrot cake today. So we got this box here and a half teaspoon of salt. You need 2 cups of shredded carrots. You need 1/4 of a cup of oil. 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Now, I'm using the gold medal. It doesn't matter what kind. You need some vanilla. You need some baking soda. You need 3 eggs, a cup of buttermilk, and what did I do with my sour cream? Oh, here it is. You need 3/4 cups of sour cream and a little bit of vinegar. And that's what we need for this cake. Now, I know y'all gonna think, why make this cake if you're not gonna make homemade icing? Well, if I have time, I will make my icing homemade. If I don't, then I've bought some cream cheese icing. And I'm not gonna put nuts in here. You can put nuts in this if you want to. That's totally optional. So let's mix our salt up. That's a half teaspoon of salt. All right, 1 cup of all-purpose flour. Then mix that around. And this is a very good moist cake. Okay. Now we're going to add our 1/4 of a cup of oil. That's vegetable oil. our 1.5 cups of buttermilk. And that is full fat buttermilk. If you don't have buttermilk, regular milk is just fine. It is just fine. It's either buttermilk or regular milk. But buttermilk gives it a better flavor, I can tell you that. All right, and then we're gonna add our sour cream, 3/4 of a cup. You need 1 stick of butter. That's a 1/2 cup. You need a 1/2 teaspoon of baking soda. Need some vanilla. About a teaspoon. And 3 eggs. 3 large eggs. Room temperature. Mix that up a minute, and then we'll add our carrots. Make sure, let's see. Okay, I gotta put my vinegar. Two teaspoons of vinegar. That works with the baking soda, and that gives it a bigger rise and a softer texture. You can see the change in the batter already. All right, let's add our 2 cups of carrots. Grated carrots. I need to preheat my oven to 335. And I'm thinking about doing this as a bundt cake. Just fold your carrots in. And if you want walnuts, whatever kind of nuts you like, feel free to add some nuts. About 1/4 of a cup to a 1/2 cup of nuts. And there we go. That's a thick batter. All right. Now what I wanted to do, since this is a carrot cake, and I am using the carrot cake mix, I do want to add a little bit of cinnamon. Just a little extra. It's totally optional, but that's what I did to my last one, and it turned out great. All right. Now I have sprayed my pan real good with some baker's spray, so hopefully it won't stick. I think I'm gonna get it out this way. It's hard to pick that bowl up and do it where y'all can see it. So I'm gonna scoop it. Now, if you are a carrot cake fan, you will adore this cake. You will adore this cake if you are a red velvet fan or a chocolate cake fan. I've made one of chocolate also. I hope you all brought in the new year exactly the way you wanted it to. They say, whatever you're doing, when the new year comes in, is what you're going to be doing the rest of the year. Randy went to bed and I stayed up and watched TV. So we kind of brought it in alone. Because, you know, he's not feeling well. And I can't blame him. All right, so this is a very thick batter, like I said. Now I'm going to tap the pan. Hold on. Okay. Now, I want to bake this for, I'm not really sure about the Bundt cake, because I normally don't do it in a Bundt cake. I'm going to set it on about 45 minutes, 30 to 45 minutes. I'm sure it's going to take longer, but I don't want to, you know, overbake it or underbake it. So, when the oven preheats, I'll stick it in there and wish me luck. Okay, I have got to spatchcock my chicken. You can use a very sharp knife or some very sharp scissors. And you want to cut the back out. Just go down, you know, the bone, right up above the tailbone. And you can save this for stock. That's what I'm gonna do. I may do 2 chickens. I haven't decided yet. And that's how you do it. Just cut the backbone out. Very simple. And save that for stock. And I want to break this bone. I don't want it sticking up. And that's how you do it. And you can cut these pieces of rib out too. That's what I normally do, so it won't hinder the cooking of it. So it won't be poking up, you know. And this is a really sharp little knife. And there you go. Spatchcocking. And trim some of the fat off if you want to. Make sure there's no bones, you know, loose bones laying anywhere. All right. And I accidentally cut the skin when I cut it out of its wrapper. Here we go. And I like to cut the little wings off. Usually. Just the tip of them. Because they usually burn. There we go. Cut all this off because it's got some feathers in it. I don't like it. Alrighty. So this is about a 5-pounder. Alright. Wash my hands. Hot water. Soapy water, that is. Put some salt on it. You want to put right much salt on it because you want it to have plenty of flavor. And some pepper. And we'll flip it over and do the same thing. All right, I washed my hands before I started touching my pepper. Add some salt. And I'm gonna wrap it up and get ready here in a little while and put it in my roaster. So there it is. It's ready for the roaster whenever I am. Bleach. All right, I just took my bundt cake out. There it is. It smells delicious. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit and then I'm gonna take it out of this pan. Hopefully it's not gonna stick. All right, y'all, cross your fingers. Cross your fingers. Ha ha! There we go. It smells wonderful. So I'm gonna let it cool and then I'm gonna put some of this cream cheese icing on it. I could make my own, but just don't have the time today. See how moist that is? Woo! I wanted to show y'all my greens. They taste so good. And my turnips are done. They taste wonderful. And I'm leaving it in some juice so they won't, you know, dry out before dinner. And my turnip greens, they are lovely. All right, I got this icing. And I put some vanilla bean in it. It's cooled. don't know why they think that one container of icing is going to do a cake, because it don't. Well, all right. Barely did it. I have a little bit of cinnamon sugar left. I'm just going to sprinkle over top of it. And that's it. All right. There's my carrot Bundt cake. And I'm gonna try a little piece. Oh. I think I got some in my hair. Look how moist that is. That's wonderful. That is so good. I forgot to put the sugar in the cake. But you know what? Since I used the box cake mix, it's not real sweet, but it's sweet enough. But I forgot my sugar. But it's perfect. All right, I'm gonna make some baked beans. These are pork and beans. leaving the juice because it's not that much juice in it. And these are 15 ounce, great value, pork and beans and tomato sauce. Alrighty, now, gotta get my brown sugar. Took me a hot minute to find it. I've got several bags. And I can't believe I forgot the sugar in my cake. Thank goodness. It was a box cake mix. I mean, it's actually good, great. It's actually really good. I like it like that. All right, what about 1/3 of a cup of brown sugar? About a couple of tablespoons or so of mustard. And I tried to get the lid off of this ketchup. I don't like this new squirt bottle. About 1/4 of a cup of ketchup. And I'm gonna add a little bit of barbecue sauce. What I've got left in here. It's about 1/4 of a cup. Got green pepper. And some onion. About 1/4 of a cup of green pepper, 1/4 of a cup of onion, and some salt, and some pepper. And Randy likes molasses in it, but I don't think I have any more molasses. And this is 1/2 a pack of bacon, believe it or not. And I'm gonna put half of that in there and put the rest on top. And I like the mustard in my baked beans. And I'm gonna taste it and see if I need to add any more brown sugar or anything. Now, sometimes I do put ground beef in it. Cooked ground beef, that is. But not today. That's perfect. Yeah, baby. Okay, let me get my casserole dish. Which one am I going to use today? This one. And this is a 20 centimeter by, this is probably a 8 by 11 or something like that. And I'm gonna spray it a little bit so Won't stick. Preheat my oven. To 375. And I like to cook these until they're really thick. That's good. And then we're just gonna sprinkle the rest of this cooked bacon on top. And I'm gonna stick it in the oven for probably an hour or so till it's thick. All right, I thought about potato salad, but I changed my mind. We're having barbecue chicken, and I thought that baked potatoes would go well, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I'm spraying some olive oil, and then I'm gonna put a lot of salt on that. And that's how I'm gonna do it. I mean, I'm sure potato salad would be wonderful with it, but I just think a baked potato would go lovely. And it's easier. And I'm about easy today. And I'm gonna make a couple of extra ones because his cousin likes to take food home with her, you know, or to take some to work the next day. And I need one more piece of aluminum foil. And I washed these very good and dried them. And I'll put these in the oven shortly. Okay. Hey. So I just put my chicken on. And I'm going to start it out on 450 on my roaster. And I'm getting ready to make my sauce. Now, this recipe is listed on my channel. And it's 1 large bottle of Kraft original barbecue sauce, 1 stick of butter, and about 1/4 of a cup to 1/2 a cup of yellow mustard, and some black pepper. I don't think I'm going to stick any vinegar in it. I'm going to taste it and see. Normally we put a little vinegar. But I'm going to wait till I heat it up and see if I need to add any vinegar. And there we go. And my baked beans are done. And I just covered them up. they're smelling some kind of good. Just put my baked potatoes on. And there we go. And then I'm going to put my cheese ball in a little plate. And I'm just going to make a divot in it. I think I'm getting a little bit tired. And this is pretty good cocktail sauce. And I'm just going to take here. I like Heinz a little bit better. And just pour some cocktail sauce right in there. Like that. And take some little Triscuits. You can use whatever kind of cracker you want, bread, pita chips, pita bread. It goes with everything. It's a great little appetizer. And there you go. A tuna cheese ball. Now let's give it a try. So good. Got some yeast rolls rising. All right, y'all, dinner is served. Here's Cheryl.
Yes, I highly recommend this YouTube channel because the food is scrumptious. I'm eating it now, and it is good.
Randy's licking his fingers. So there we go, y'all.
This sauce is amazing.
Yeah, this sauce right here is wonderful.
And the honey butter. The honey butter is so good.
She said, you need to open up a restaurant.
Absolutely. We could open up a restaurant and call it Rhonda's.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all later.